everybody, and welcome back into Sudbury. The Sudbury Wolves and the Toronto Wildhounds in their second and final meeting of the season. Sudbury going in alternates tonight. The Hounds in their road whites. Here's Woods, an early shot. Off a leg and in behind the net. Holmes with it down low. 6-3 last night. Toronto dominated Sudbury after the Wolves had a 3-2 edge after two. The Hounds open it up in the third. Here's Goyot. In the corner, gave that away. Finnegan plays that ahead. McCoy. Hounds on a 3-game winning streak coming into this game, and early icing here against Toronto. Wildhounds got dominated here last year in Sudbury, 7-1. It was a very ugly night for them, and they look to bounce back here on the road. Home shot blocked, the rebound kicked out by Bryson. Best stop of the night so far, the first shot on goal of the night. Here's Woods, he has Cleaver, pass in front, and McCoy couldn't get the last touch. McCoy a hat trick last night, his first hat trick of the year. Here's Holmes down low, feeding that to Coignan. Coignan breaking down the right side, down to the middle. Here's Coignan, can't get the shot. McCoy takes that back and sends it down the ice. Toronto resets again. There's 6 gone already here in the opening period. No score. Shots 1 apiece. Much tighter start tonight than it was yesterday, however. Not a lot of shots a goal out of that entire game. 18-13 Toronto. We knew it would be tight too. Here's Villeneuve down low. Bishop looking in. Collins to the front. Good save made by Bryson. Got the pads down on it. Here's McCoy through the middle of the ice. McCoy breaking. Gave that away to Grazia. Collins finds Villeneuve. Left side and in. Here come the Sudbury Wolves. As we mentioned, they dominated Toronto here last year. 7-1. McKinley to Finnegan. Feeds it into the Sudbury zone. Cleaver, it missed him. Delic with control. Here's DeGrazia to Villeneuve. Bishop. Delic gets the pass. He's in. Delic bumped off. And Toronto regains control past the halfway mark of this first period. Woods fires. In around the boards it goes. Cleaver chased it. But Ferrand has it, and he'll get it out to Hazadorian. On the right side and in. Has a lane to the net. Here's Ferrand. Stolen back by Carr, and here come the Hounds. Owen Carr. Moving by. Carr shooting. Good save there by Ranger. Trying to label that top left corner. Best stop of the period for Ranger. Here's Carr. Larmond to Azadorian. Here come the Wolves the other way. Ferrand inside. Ferrand to the net. Saved by Bryson. Laying that down. Bouncing puck. Shears. He has Coffey, and he'll just feed it into the Sudbury zone. Round the boards. Here's Carr. Winds it. Shoots. Save. Bouncing puck on the rebound, but it got away from the reach of the Hounds' sticks that tried to put it in. Larmond for Ferrand. He's in again, left side. Winding and shooting. Good blocker save by Bryson. Here's Shears for Toronto. Off on the wing to Lash. He'll feed it in. Toronto chases after that. Lawson going after Mania. Hit him in the corner. Lawson spins, plays it out front. Turned over. Robson. Here's a chance to bridge down the left side. Here from the corner behind. Now looking out front to the point, there's Robinson. McClellan fanning on it. Toronto the other way, it's Nicholson. Sent back into the Sudbury zone, that ricocheted towards the net. Here's Anenia, kept in by the Hounds. Johnson down low. Gave that away to DeBridge. And we're through one, scoreless after one here tonight, here in Sudbury. Shots to goal after one, 4-3 Wolves. The hits are 9-0 Toronto. Faceoffs 2-1 Sudbury. No power plays. We're scoreless after one. Welcome into period two here tonight from Sudbury. No score through one period of play between the Hounds and the Wolves. Second and final meeting of the season. And this one here on the road for the Wildhounds. They're on a 3-game winning streak right now. Anenia has control of the puck. He'll dish off for Coignan. Koinian moves in from the left. Koinian dropping. Musty. He scores. Trickles its way in against the post. And the Wolves strike first. Sudbury doing good things, getting the puck to the net, creating those opportunities. So here's the face-off. One back, McKinley with control. He'll play it ahead to McCoy. McCoy the other way, breaking, and it goes just wide. In behind, that's played around. Woods trying to get it. Cleaver. Dug free by Cleaver and Woods. Cleaver moves to the middle. Weaving around. Cleaver in front. McCoy down low. That's off the side of the goal. Woods. Here's Cleaver back in front to McCoy. Ryan McCoy couldn't hold on to it. Musty turned over again. Here's Cleaver trying to pass down low to McCoy. Musty with it. Pass finds Goyot. Here's Holmes. Now Koinian. Pass across. That's Finnegan intercepting, and now Toronto goes the other way. Cleaver. Sent into the Sudbury zone. Round the boards. Here's Woods in front. The pass. Bouncing over the stick of Cleaver. Now McKinley moves in. He passes for McCoy. McCoy down low. That goes back into the corner. Toronto can't get control of that puck right now. Anenia. Left side. Bumped off, but got it right back. Fed it ahead to Koinian. In for Goyot. Musty shooting. Good save made by Bryson. Finnegan. Middle of the ice. There's Carr. He'll dish off for Lash. Lash moves in. Drops it off. Carr shooting. Ranger makes the save. First of the period for him. Here's DeGrazia to Collins. In they come. And sent around the boards to Lash. Lash through center. Here's Alex Lash moving. Shooting. Good save by Ranger as he fought that off in the paint. Shears spinning. Letting it go. That's off the chest. Coffey fades it in front. They score! Owen Carr getting it to the net on a pretty feed. And Toronto has tied the game here in the second at 1. It's Owen Carr. Hounds doing what they need to do to get back in this game. Good pass. They lose him down low. And he outweights Ranger, who doesn't have enough time to get into the splits to make the save. And this game is tied at 1. Draw 1. Here's Collins with it. Collins feeding it through center. Lawson high sticked. Penalty coming. Lawson has Lodge. Feeds it over. That goes in behind. He'll drop to the point. It's touched up. Toronto to the power play. So here's the face-off left side. Draw 1 back, picked up by Mania. Sent down the ice. Finnegan will have to go back to get it. Toronto 2 for 2 on their last 2 power plays. And here's Lawson. He'll send it in. Last power play a few days ago. It's sent down the ice by Mania. Coffey resets at center. Pass ahead for Lawson. They're right back in. Here's a good pass. Dropped over to Lash. Too much passing there. Here's the shot, and it's stopped by Ranger. Coffey behind the net. Coffey in front. They score! Alex Lash on the power play. And the Wildhounds have a 2-1 lead. So here come the Wolves inside. Mania, that rolls to the net. Finnegan has it. Here's Finnegan with it. Trying to play that ahead to Lash. Giving away Robinson. Here's Larmont on the left side. And here's McKinley now for Carr. Carr with Coffey. Feeding that in on goal. It's picked up by Lash. 2-1 Toronto here on the power play goal by Alex Lash. Sitting right where he is in his bumper spot for a good tap in. Toronto 3 for their last 3 power plays. That's heating up. They have a 2-1 lead late here in the second. They steal it again. Here's a pass down low. Delic took it away. Villeneuve, and it just carries out to center. Mania. Here's Delic to Asadorian. Mania now. In front. Villeneuve stopped by Bryson right before the buzzer, and Toronto will carry a 2-1 lead into the third tonight. Here from Sudbury on the power play goal by Alex Lash. Shots to goal in the game, 10-7 Toronto. And the face-offs are 6-2 Sudbury. Toronto 1 for 1 on the power play. Sudbury hasn't had one. The hits 13-1 Toronto. 2-1 they lead after 2. Welcome into the third period. It's the Wild Hounds and the Sudbury Wolves. And the draw won and picked up by Anenia. Anenia has it here from the left side. Dug free there along the point. Koinian. Goyot to the net. Koinian, good save made by Bryson. In the splits falling down. There goes Woods the other way for Toronto. Ryan Woods scores! What a pretty goal for Ryan Woods. In tight, he chips it up and over the right shoulder. And Toronto has a 2-goal lead early here in the third, but what a pretty goal for Ryan Woods. Just a chip shot, just perfect over the shoulder, crossbar level. And the Wild Hounds have a 2-goal lead. Toronto responding for last year so far, a 3-1 lead here in the third period. Anenia just about gave that away. Now they break in, 2-on-1, save made by Bryson. McCoy along the boards. Here's Holmes with it. Now Woods to Goyot. Koinian shoots. Save Bryson with the toe. Here's Anenia. Now Woods with it. Woods looking. Dishes off. McCoy save. Bouncing puck. It got away from Cleaver. Here's Cleaver down low. Centers it back over. Holmes with it. Anenia. Now picked up by Koinian. Holmes with it. Inside he comes. Trying to get it to the net. Here's the shot. Fanned on backhander. Good save made by Bryson. Coffey with control for Toronto. Carried out to center. 12.5 to go here in the third period. This is the best that Bryson has played all season. He has 1 win this season. He's 1-1 in between the Toronto Pipes, and a penalty coming here to Sudbury. Sent around by the Hounds. Touched up by the Wolves, and Toronto back to the power play. They're 1 for 1. So here's the draw. Now picked up by Carr. To Finnegan. Off the boards to Lawson. He'll dish back for Finnegan. Here's Lawson with it. To Finnegan. Moves in. He shoots. Fanning on it. And it's carried out to center. Here on the left wing. And in. It's sent around the far boards. Toronto picking it up. Still 55 seconds to go on this power play. Lawson through the middle of the ice. Sent back. Good job by DeGrazia. Now Collins with it. Pickpocketed by Carr at center. Lash takes off the other way on the power play. Lash in front. Off the crossbar. It looked like it was headed home. It just missed. And now the power play 3 for the last 4. Here's Collins. All because of the iron save made by Bryson there. Played it down the Lash. Collins. Good save again by Bryson. Bouncing puck. He makes another save. The chances have been there for the Wolves, but Bryson's been lights out tonight. Sent around the boards. It's played ahead now and out to center. Penalty coming now to Toronto. As it's sent up for Goyot. Enters the Toronto zone. Bumped off the puck by Coffey. He touches up. Sudbury to the power play. Their first tonight. Owen Carr heads off. 6:26 to go. Sudbury to the power play down by 2. Here's the draw. One back, picked up Villeneuve. That was blocked and on the way out. Here's Anenia. Dished off, now picked up by DeGrazia. Hit there, penalty coming. It's going against Toronto. And that will even up the power play count as Sudbury will go to a 5-on-3. Here's the face-off right side of the goal. One back by the Wolves. Holmes to Anenia. Koinian on this 5-on-3. Save made by Bryson. Nicholson is there. He can't clear, though. In the corner. There's the chance. They score. Pass out front. Tapped in by the right leg of Bryson. And it's 3-2. A power play goal for the Sudbury Wolves has them within 1 late here in the third period. That's the only way they were going to get back in this game. Power plays handed out back-to-back, and they take advantage of it. Given away here on the power play, though. Coffey turned back, and now he is offside. 5:08 to go. Toronto 3, Sudbury 2. Toronto trying to get their 4th straight win of this second half of the season. They have not lost in the second half yet. They're on one back. It's picked up by Musty. Along the boards, he's hit. Stolen by Toronto, shorthanded. Still holding on. Great work. Pass in front, but Koinian took it back. Here's Goyot one-on-one. He'll bring it down the right side and sticked away. Got it back, and that's just sent through the paint and wide. Joseph for Toronto will bring it the other way. 20 seconds left on the rush. Joseph drops that back. Stolen. The Hounds keep it in. Finnegan hitting his man. From behind the goal, pass in front. There's the chance. Rangers save made, and that's it. Power play over. Down to 3:23 to go. 3-2, Toronto. Here's the face-off left side of the net. Back-to-back tight games between these two teams. Toronto took off yesterday. Big hit here, and that's going to be a penalty. On the numbers, getting up slowly is Lash, but he's the one who took his man into the boards like that. And a penalty coming here in the final minutes to Toronto. Here's Villeneuve in alone, centers! They score! They've tied it late. No power play needed. 3-3. Well, the Sudbury Wolves doing what they do best, and that is scoring on home ice. They're just like the Wild Hounds at home, and they tie it late here tonight. This one finds the 5-hole on Bryson. So they find a way on full strength as the power play came to an end. Now Toronto turns up ice. Time running out in the third, tied at 3. Here's a great pass. They score! Owen Carr on a knee on a perfect fake across. Then he got the pass and he put it home with 50 seconds to go. The Hounds respond. 4-3. What a pass. Patience by Lash. He knows Carr's coming down the right side and drops it back with an unreal play. And Toronto taps it home for the 4-3 lead. Throw one back. Here's Anania. He'll move in. Anania to the net. Save made by Bryson. Empty net, Sudbury. Down low, they set up. Musty fanning on it. McCoy had it. That's poked out to Holmes, and he is offside with just under 40 seconds to play. Here's the face-off left side. One back, Cleaver with it. Sent ahead to Woods, and he tried to get it to the empty net, but lost control. Larmond will go the other way with it. DeGrazia inside. Sent around. Ben Shears is there. He'll feed that out. Collins knocked out by Cleaver. Hit there by Cleaver. Delic to DeGrazia. In comes Larmond. 18 seconds. Nicholson backhands that out. Cleaver for McCoy to the empty net, but he sends it in instead. Goes around the far boards. Cleaver on Collins. He still has it with Bishop. Sent ahead to Villeneuve. Big hit there. DeGrazia to Larmond. One last shot. Stopped by Bryson. And the Wild Hounds win in Sudbury. 4-3. They're 4-0 in the second half of the season so far. Riding a 4-game winning streak. Bryson with his second win in between the Toronto Pipes. He was great tonight. He gave up the lead late, but his team bounced back with a late goal themselves to put them back in front and edge Sudbury tonight, 4-3. Much better effort this year than what we saw last year between the Hounds here in Sudbury, and they get the win here and the 2 points.